Most men over 60 don't realize this, but the very reason they're losing erections, feeling drained every morning, and waking up every 2 hours at night is because of what they don't do before bed. It's not your testosterone levels, it's not your age, and it's not just bad luck. It's a critical healing opportunity that's being wasted every single night. And the truth is, one simple cup before bed could change everything. I'm Dr. Mohit Khera, and I've spent over 30 years helping men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond reclaim their confidence, energy, and performance without pills, surgeries, or shame. I've seen what works in real life, not just in textbooks. Now, here's the part that might surprise you. Most men think the secret to stronger erections and better energy is what they do in the morning. But the real key? It's what happens after you brush your teeth and turn out the light. There's a small window, just a few hours, when your body naturally repairs blood vessels, restores hormones, and rebuilds erectile strength. But it only works if you give your body the right ingredients. In today's video, I'm going to share exactly what's inside that one cup. Why it helps men sleep deeper, wake up harder, and feel more alive than they have in years. But before I give you the recipe, you need to understand the nighttime mistake that's sabotaging your manhood. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, make sure you tap that subscribe button and turn on the bell, so you never miss another simple, natural health tip made just for men over 60. And if this video speaks to you, type 1 in the comments. If it doesn't, type 0, so I know how to serve you better next time. Alright, now let's talk about the real reason so many men over 60 are losing their edge at night. It's not just age. It's a silent mistake that happens in the hours before bed, quietly draining your circulation, hormones, and erections without you even knowing it. 1. The nighttime mistake that's silently destroying erections. For most men over 60, the real damage to your erections isn't happening during the day. It's happening at night, in silence. Long after the sun sets, your body enters a critical healing state. Blood vessels are meant to relax and repair, testosterone should reset, and your nervous system should calm to allow deep restoration. But for millions of older men, this recovery never happens. Why? Because of one mistake: going to bed depleted. Most men head to bed mildly dehydrated, undernourished, and carrying the weight of stress. You might skip dinner, have a glass of wine, or stare at your phone until you drift off. And while those habits may seem harmless, they rob your body of the exact nutrients and hormonal signals it needs to heal. Without proper nighttime nourishment, blood vessels stiffen, nitric oxide production drops, and testosterone can't recharge. The result? You wake up feeling foggy, weak, and disconnected, not just mentally, but physically. Erections, especially the natural ones that happen during sleep, are one of the clearest signs of vascular and hormonal health in older men. When they stop showing up, it's your body sending a quiet cry for help. But here's the hopeful part. Just one cup before bed can begin to reverse that nightly decline. And the key isn't just when you drink, but understanding why nighttime is your most powerful window for restoring circulation and healing your manhood. Let me show you what makes that short window so critical. 2. The overnight circulation window. Why timing is everything. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your body enters a rare healing window that most men never even know exists. This is when your blood vessels are supposed to soften, expand, and repair. It's also when your brain signals the release of melatonin, not just to help you sleep, but to reduce inflammation and support testosterone production. It's nature's quiet repair shift, a sacred time when the body restores what's been lost throughout the day. And if you don't support it, that repair simply doesn't happen. Your arteries, including those that feed the penis, rely on nitric oxide, a natural gas your body produces to help open blood vessels and increase circulation. But nitric oxide levels drop dramatically with age, especially after 60. Without it, blood struggles to reach the very areas that keep you feeling vital, alive, and sexually functional. That's why what you do before bed and what you put into your body has such a profound impact on the strength of your erections and the depth of your sleep. If you go to bed empty, stressed, or undernourished, Your body can't activate this overnight circulation window. You wake up tight, tired, and unmotivated, but with the right fuel, just 1 cup, you give your system what it needs to begin healing from the inside out. So now the big question becomes, what exactly goes into that cup, and how does it rebuild your erections while you sleep? You're about to find out. 3. The bedtime drink that rebuilds erections while you sleep. After working with thousands of older men, I've learned one truth that never fails. When the body is given the right support at the right time, it knows how to heal. That's exactly what this simple bedtime drink is designed to do. Support your circulation, reduce inflammation, calm your nervous system, and naturally restore the signals that fuel erections. And the beauty is, it's not a medication. It's made from ingredients you may already have in your kitchen. This drink, which I call the Masculine Recharge Cup, contains a precise blend of nutrients chosen specifically for the aging male body. Almond milk, rich in magnesium and tryptophan, helps calm your nerves and improve sleep quality. Turmeric and ginger fight inflammation and improve blood flow. Cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar levels overnight, preventing hormonal crashes that can disturb your rest. A teaspoon of raw honey fuels nocturnal testosterone release and supports deeper REM sleep. And with just a pinch of black pepper, your body absorbs these compounds faster and more effectively. Taken 15 to 30 minutes before bed, this drink works in harmony with your natural rhythms. It doesn't just help you sleep, it helps rebuild the foundation of your energy, your erections, and your confidence. Many men report firmer morning erections within the first week, and deeper, more restful sleep after just a few nights. But let me show you exactly what kind of results you can expect after 7 nights, 14 nights, and even 30 nights, because that's where the real transformation begins. 4. What happens after 7, 14, and 30 nights? When you begin nourishing your body before bed with the right ingredients, the changes don't take long to appear, and they're more powerful than most men expect. Within the first 7 nights, many men start noticing fewer interruptions in their sleep. You fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling less groggy. But the most surprising shift? Morning firmness slowly begins to return. That's your body's way of saying, I'm healing. By night 14, the transformation deepens. With more consistent sleep, your testosterone begins to stabilize and blood vessels become more responsive. You may notice more frequent nighttime erections, often subtle, but a strong indicator of vascular recovery. Your energy during the day improves. Your mood lifts. You feel more connected to yourself again, as if something that had faded is quietly returning. Then comes the 30-night mark. This is where real momentum builds. Erections become stronger, more reliable. Sleep feels restorative, not just restful. Men often describe a sense of control returning over their body, their performance, and their confidence. It's not just about intimacy, it's about feeling fully alive again in your own skin. But why does this drink work so well for men over 60 in particular? What is it about this stage of life and the male body in these later decades that makes this routine so effective? The answer lies in 4 powerful challenges every aging man faces and how this cup helps overcome them. Let's break it down. 5. Why this works so well for men over 60. As men age past 60, the body begins to face challenges that younger men rarely think about. But these challenges have a direct impact on erections, energy, and sleep. First, melatonin production begins to drop, making it harder to fall into deep, restorative sleep. That alone disrupts hormone balance. Second, inflammation slowly builds in the blood vessels, especially those feeding the pelvic region. Third, nitric oxide, your body's natural blood flow enhancer, declines sharply with age, leaving arteries stiff and less responsive. And finally, cortisol, the stress hormone, stays elevated longer in older men, disrupting both testosterone and sleep quality. This is where the Masculine Recharge Cup becomes such a powerful ally. Each ingredient is carefully chosen to combat one or more of these age-related shifts. Turmeric and ginger lower inflammation and help improve vascular flexibility. Almond milk and honey help promote the production of melatonin and serotonin for better sleep. Cinnamon balances overnight blood sugar, which keeps hormones stable. And black pepper enhances absorption so your body doesn't miss the benefits. Together, this drink becomes more than just a bedtime ritual. It's a targeted, natural formula to help the older male body do what it wants to do anyway: recover, restore, and perform. And once you feel that shift, you begin to realize you were never broken. You were just missing the right kind of support. And nothing proves that more than the stories I hear every week from real men, just like you, who've turned things around in ways they never thought possible. Let me share one with you. 6. Real patient stories. I want to tell you about Henry, a 68-year-old retired truck driver from Ohio. When he first came to see me, he looked worn down, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. He sat across from me and said, "Doc, I haven't had a real erection in over 6 months. I'm tired all the time. I don't even feel like myself anymore." Like so many men, he had tried pills, patches, and quick fixes, but none of them addressed the root issue. His body was running on empty, especially at night. We didn't start with anything dramatic. No medications, no procedures, just one simple change: the recharge cup every evening, 30 minutes before bed. After 1 week, Henry reported sleeping more deeply and waking up without the usual brain fog. By week 2, his mood had lifted and he started noticing subtle signs of arousal returning during the night. By week 4, he looked me in the eye and said, "Doc, I didn't think this part of me would ever come back." That's the kind of change that can't be faked. Because when a man starts feeling like himself again, strong, rested, confident, it affects every part of his life. This isn't just about intimacy, it's about dignity, energy, and emotional strength. But to make sure you don't sabotage your results, you also need to know what habits might be blocking your progress, especially at night. And that's exactly what we're diving into next. 7. What not to do before bed. While the right drink can support circulation and healing overnight, it's just as important to avoid the habits that quietly undo all that progress. And sadly, most older men are unknowingly sabotaging their results with these nightly routines. One of the biggest culprits is late-night eating. When you go to bed with a full stomach, your body shifts blood flow to your digestive system instead of your healing systems. This means less blood going to your heart, your brain, and especially your manhood. Another common mistake is alcohol. Even 1 glass of wine or whiskey in the evening may seem relaxing, but alcohol suppresses REM sleep, lowers testosterone, and reduces nitric oxide, the very chemical your body needs for erections. Then there's screen time. Scrolling your phone or watching TV before bed may feel like unwinding, but the blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. That blocks melatonin, disrupts your natural sleep cycle, and keeps your nervous system wired instead of relaxed. Finally, going to bed while holding on to stress, anger, or frustration pushes cortisol through your system, making it harder for your body to settle into a healing state. So yes, the recharge cup is powerful, but it works best when paired with smarter nighttime habits that allow your body to fully absorb its benefits. And if you want to take your results even further, there's one simple nighttime technique, just 60 seconds long, that can unlock blood flow and masculine energy even faster. Let me show you how. 8. Bonus tip: nighttime pelvic reboot. For men over 60, one of the most overlooked aspects of circulation and erectile strength is the pelvic region itself. This area can become stiff, stagnant, and tense with age, especially if you sit for long hours, have poor posture, or carry unspoken stress in your lower abdomen. That's why adding a simple 1-minute pelvic reboot before bed can dramatically enhance the effects of your recharge cup. It doesn't require any equipment or intense effort. Just lie on your back, place your fingertips gently 2 inches below your navel, and make small, slow, circular motions, clockwise, for about 60 seconds. As you breathe deeply, feel the tension in your belly begin to melt. This area is rich with nerve endings, lymphatic flow, and blood vessels that support your prostate, your bladder, and your erections. This gentle massage helps wake up dormant circulation, calms the nervous system, and reminds your brain that this region still matters. Many men have told me they feel warmth, tingling, or even a wave of emotional release, simply from touching a part of themselves they've ignored for years. Over time, this nightly touch reconnects you with your body, lowers pelvic inflammation, and invites blood flow where it's needed most. It's simple, quick, and deeply powerful. But to truly lock in these gains, you need to support your nighttime healing from the inside as well, especially through what you feed your body in those final hours. Let's talk about how the right evening foods can take your recovery even further. 9. A gentle reminder for every older man watching. There's something I want to say from the heart, because I've seen far too many good men lose hope. If you've been feeling disconnected from your body, avoiding intimacy out of embarrassment, or quietly wondering if your best days are behind you, I want you to know this: you are not alone, and you are not beyond healing. What you're going through isn't weakness. It's not failure. It's the natural wear and tear of a life lived fully, of carrying burdens, showing up for others, and surviving more than most people will ever understand. But just because the years have passed doesn't mean your manhood has to fade. With the right support, your body can still surprise you. Your blood vessels can open again. Your energy can rise again. Your confidence can return, not in some flashy, artificial way, but in a quiet, grounded strength that's rooted in self-respect. This isn't just about erections or sleep. It's about reclaiming your connection to yourself, feeling alive, whole, and dignified in your skin again. And the truth is, that transformation starts with one small habit, done consistently each night. So now that you know the power of this drink, the timing, and the healing potential your body still holds, let's talk about exactly what to do tonight, step by step, to make this easy, doable, and life-changing starting right now. 10. What to do tonight. You've made it this far, which tells me you're serious about reclaiming your energy, your sleep, and your strength as a man. And the beauty of this entire process is that it starts with something simple. So tonight, I want you to take action. Not tomorrow, not next week. Tonight. Here's what to do. Head to your kitchen and gather what you need. A cup of unsweetened almond milk, a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a quarter teaspoon of ginger powder, 1 teaspoon of raw honey, and a pinch of black pepper. Warm the milk gently, don't boil it, and stir in the ingredients until blended. Drink it slowly, with intention, about 30 minutes before bed. Feel it warming your body, calming your nerves, and preparing you for deep rest. Then lie down, place your hands on your lower belly, and breathe. If you choose, do that simple pelvic massage to reconnect. Let go of the stress of the day. Let your body remember what it feels like to be supported, not pushed. Because you're not broken, you're not too old, and you haven't missed your chance. You're still here, still breathing, still capable of change. This 1 cup isn't just a drink. It's a message to your body that healing begins now. And with consistency, you'll wake up feeling stronger, clearer, and more alive than you have in years. So go ahead. Tonight's the night. If you found this video helpful and want to support more free content for men over 60, consider making a small donation. Every dollar helps us reach more men who need real, natural health advice. Click the link below to contribute. Your support truly makes a difference.